it's me, Brizzy. I'm a voice actor, and here on the YouTubes, I'm known as an impressionist. And I've reacted to strangers' impressions on TikTok before. You motherfucker! You never my girlfriend! You motherfucker! Oh! But I thought, why not have a little fun and ask you all specifically to send me your impressions for critique, reaction, comments, concerns, advice, tips. I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Let's find out. Okay, let's see what you got. This one comes from Harley Nelson.
Me poorly voicing Funko Pops.
Pikachu! Pikachu!
Okay, Pikachu.
Pikachu!
I think you're missing just some energy in general. I mean, obviously at the top you said these are poorly doing voices of Funko Pops, but why not commit anyways? Even if it's gonna be bad, you need to commit. Get in there,
Pikachu! Like, get all bubbly in there, get all happy, oh, Pikachu!
So happy, whether it's good or not. Who cares? Just act the hell out of it.
Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle.
For Squirtle? What's he saying? Why is he saying Squirtle? You got Squirtle just saying Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle. Why is Squirtle saying Squirtle? Where's the motivation? Why am I turning into this high school drama teacher? But like, you know what I mean? I know you said you were poorly voicing them or whatever, but still give him some motivation. Why is he saying Squirtle, Squirtle? Is he excited about something? Is he mad about something? Is he like going into a fight? Like, give him a motivation other than just existing through the pure dark void of life. Because that's kind of what your Squirtle sounds like to me. You know, with peace and love, of course. This one's from Pixel Studios.
Hey, Jimmy! I think I broke the cobblestone generator. I'm sorry. Are you gonna finish that croissant?
That was great. That was great. I love a good Carl impression. For some reason, gets me right in the heart, and Rob Paulson knows that. That was wonderful. I love it. I honestly don't have any notes. I can't do a Carl impression myself. I'm sure Rob would have something very insightful and wonderful to say, but I feel like you're acting it. I feel like you've got the right tone. You're paying attention to details. I love it. Okay, now we've got something from Kyle Denegris.
This isn't the work of a licensed plumber. That's for sure. Hold the phone. If Luigi's busy talking, then Luigi is busy not working. Come on, bro. Can't we take right? Need help with anything else? Hey, don't worry. I got this.
all right. Hey, you got me. I can't do the Tommy's Wario, but if you ever need a guy for the Charles Wario, you know who to go to.
Charles Martinet, is that you? What? That was so good, Kyle, what the heck? I can't do Mario worth crap. I can only do like screaming, dying Mario, the wah! Like I cannot do speaking Mario, which you've nailed. You've got the deeper tone that still exists under Mario's voice, and it honestly sounds just like Charles Martinet to me. Don't have any notes, sorry, can't help you. This one's from Olivia Vitas.
Here are some cartoon characters turning into other cartoon characters.
Oh, is this
so
fun?
First, we're going to be really forward, really earnest with Ariel. Music. Oh, the concert. Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me.
That's a great Ariel.
We're going to keep that forward earnestness and pitch it as high as we can. Start pronouncing our words a little looser like we're a child. And we're Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yes, Bubbles. I feel like Bubbles, you could like amp that up even more. Like Bubbles is surprisingly over the top. I love how you're describing these things, like the forwardness and the earnestness. These are like good ways to understand what you're doing. I wish I had a good description of how you could tweak Bubbles even more, but she's got this like, God, why is bubbly factor the only thing I'm thinking of? This sound, me, is like the sound I associate with this like bubbly roundness, a hup in your head that's like, I'm Bubbles. And it's just very up there and baby-like, and you're so close, but I feel like you could amp it up even more. But I love it. I love the transition. That is not easy.
Now, we pitch it back down a little bit, have some tension in our throat and some breathiness, and we're Lambie from Doc McStuffins.
Do you need a cuddle?
Lambie, unfortunately, not as familiar with that voice, but sounded great.
Now, keep lowering the pitch but keep the tension and add some vocal fry. And you're Mandy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
It's funny. That's so funny that it was Mandy because I literally thought that was Azula, and it's like, no, it's just a different Great Aloud character. So hey, it works.
Now, all you need to do is start varying your pitch and eating your
is.
words, and you're Azula. You will never rise from the ashes of your shame and humiliation.
Yes, Azula.
Yeah,
that was definitely more Azula than the other time. It's not easy to go from one to the other like that without references and stuff, so props. And I love how you are thinking about what you are doing and where it is falling in your throat, in your head, in your body. The tension, the acting, everything is great. And obviously VO is in your username, so you know what you're doing. I know that. This one's from Caleb Reed Bennett.
You know, I've been doing voice impressions for a long time. It's gotten to the point where I can just slip into any character and I just don't realize it. It's actually kind of funny. Zoinks!
Okay, pause. This is great. I love how you've written it as a little skit to be exactly 1 minute. For those who don't know, I asked for videos that were a minute or less, and he made it a minute exactly, and I'm pretty sure he made this just for this video, and I'm so impressed that you, like, wrote a thing in a way to, like, show all the characters coming out. This is something that I cannot do. Like, I hate writing. I hate, like, takes creativity, and I love it. I'm very impressed with the timing that you figured out as well.
Zoinks! Like I'm doing it right now, aren't I? Well, isn't this a predicament?
And these are so good.
Bother. How are we ever going to stop this? Right-o-ro.
Yeah, these are so good. Like, majority of these, I could tell what they were even without the pictures. And that's huge. That is surprisingly hard to do.
I must find a way to end the suffering.
I think Thanos is your weakest one, but I think you know that. He's just not in your range, you know? Like, people can fake it. Like, you can fake it, you can pull it off, but it's just never gonna sound as natural as someone who actually has a voice that deep and it just naturally comes out. And that's fine. That's why we have different actors with different ranges and doing different things. It's fine, but you could also play around and take a crack at it, because it doesn't hurt and it's fun.
All you have to do to stop saying uncontrollable voice impressions is to just say the. That's all, folks.
Yes! Now the Porky is very interesting. I feel like this is one where I actually might have something useful to say. I can't do a great Porky Pig. I don't have the same range as Mel Blanc or Bob Bergen. I don't have that voice, but I do know that his stutter has a very specific pattern that Mel Blanc created for every word that Bob Bergen has learned and adopted. He talks about it in a video that I can link in the cards over there. The pattern isn't like it is, I mean, that sounds like a record scratch. It's not just stuttering. It's a specific pattern that goes the same every time. It's a formula. It's like it's you know? See if you could practice that. Listen back to Bob's or Mel's Porky and see if you could pick up on what the actual stutter is there. It's very interesting. But of course, overall, I adored this. This was wonderful. Thank you, Caleb. This one's from Connor, the DLC. What's up, bud? Let's see what you got with some Overwatch impressions.
I've got you in my sights. Young punks, get off my lawn. Try not to get yourselves killed out there. I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
Yes, okay, that was great. Your acting is there. It's just you don't naturally have Fred Tatascior's voice, you know, the gruffest, lowest monster voice out there. Unfortunately, we can't all do that, but that's understandable. But, you know, we can have fun and fake it.
I'm not good, not bad, but I sure as hell ain't ugly. It's high noon.
I love this. You're close. I feel like Matt's got more of a smirk when he's doing McCree. I could be wrong. I feel like adding more of a smirk would give you that cockiness that McCree, it's just so innate and central to McCree. In my brain, anyway.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption. My arrow finds its mark. I must redeem myself. Mocked by the dragon, I will not be defeated so easily.
That's so good!
Let the dragon consume you.
Okay, that was incredible to me, to my ears. I'm not so good with recognizing Japanese accents, so maybe it's more off than I know because I don't speak Japanese, but that sounded really good to me. I feel like he's a very natural tone for you. That's a very perfect, like, medium tone that I think you can click into very easily. It was great. And you do the rest of them, of course, and it's all fun and wonderful, but I really feel like Hanzo is your best one for some reason, so that was fun. Thank you, Connor. Okay, this one's from Maritza. Mika May.
This stinks. I hate rainy days. There's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. I need adventure. I need action. I need something to punch.
That was wonderful. I feel like you are so much better at Buttercup than I am. For some reason, I can't do EG Daily, but you've got a much better tone for her than I do. The only thing is this, are you like filming late at night and trying not to like wake people up? This is kind of the vibe I'm getting. I feel like you're trying to kind of be quiet, like you don't want someone to hear you. You're kind of whisper yelling, and obviously that's gonna kind of take away from Buttercup going, oh, loud, she's so mad, she's just yelling! And this was not a good Buttercup, but you gotta go all out. You gotta give it all the energy. But if you're trying not to wake people up, or if you don't want people in the house to hear you, then I understand. But this is just something that I'm observing, and it does affect the voice and the performance. It is what it is, but I feel like you're closer than I am. Okay, this one's from John Edelkamp. We've seen you before.
Let's go on Twitter. Oh my god.
That's me.
I should show her what else I can do.
Well, let's see if the rabbit make it in this video.
Yes.
What's up, Doc? You're despicable.
That's such a good Daffy.
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on.
That's so good!
Hey, Brizzy, I remember you saying one time there's not enough Carl Weezer impressions. Well, are you gonna finish that croissant?
He cracks me up and I don't know why.
Best! Carl Weezer is one of the most underrated animated characters of all time, and I think it's just because he's so darn earnest and sweet, and I love him, and that was a great impression. Thank you, John. This one is from Jay Voices.
Time for my highly elaborate and college-educated impressions.
Was that Plankton?
Hey, it's me, Grunk. Sorry I'm late. What are we doing impressions of like a bear named Brizzy or something?
Yes, wonderful, Kronk. I feel like it could be even lower, question mark, but you know, that's just all down to range.
No, this is Patrick.
Flawless.
Patrick, I think it's the name of the girl.
Way higher on SpongeBob, but the Patrick is on point.
Tartar sauce.
That was such a good, I don't know why I'm so impressed, but that was such a good Patrick oomph. Such a good oomph. It was so good. Thank you so much, Jay. That was incredible. This one comes from Corey Handelong.
What's up, Doc? Here we are, Pismo Beach and all the clams we can eat. Maybe I should have made that right toy at Albuquerque. Oh well.
Yes!
Ain't I a stinker?
Hell yes. This was so good, and you committed. Your enunciation was so good and like crisp and very Bugs, because Bugs is so sharp, you know, and it really came across, and I loved it, yes.
Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Delays. Stop him. He has the space modulator.
Okay, yes. You know why this is such a good Marvin Martian is because you were so snobbish and prissy and like, and it was, yes, that's what you do. Yes, you really like put the attitude into both of them and did more than just the one sentence catchphrase. So yes, perfect. This one's from Jonas Almost Famous. Hi, girl.
Go ahead, then you'll be happy. Because it'll be smarter than me, too. You'll like it, because it's stinky like you.
Okay, you got it on the U. Lilo has this, like, baby lilt to her voice.
Smarter than me.
2. A little bit like Lil from Rugrats. Maybe I'm just misremembering, but if you add, it's not as intense, but if you add just a little bit, you got it on U. I think you just missed it on 2, but you got the right tone and everything pitch in there, and it's mwah. Love me some Lilo. This one's from Jada VHS Moonlight.
Today's show has been brought to you by the letter V! Everything will be alright, Mrs. Turner.
Yes.
On detention!
Oh my god.
You're giving me a detention for my birthday! Personal insults not working!
Now you're speaking my language? What kind of proposition? I'm from Missouri, round into the States for!
Marco, you broke my skateboard.
Oh, Nigel! Nigel Uno! I'd like a word with you!
My own mother thought I was a monster. She was right, of course, but it still hurt.
So good! Yes, Jada! You have the commitment, the emotion, the over the top. Yes, that's what the game is all about, is committing. You weren't being self-conscious about being too loud or just trying too hard or something. You went there, and that is what you need to do for the majority of these characters, especially if it's like something on Nickelodeon or something that's not just like plain conversational. And when it was plain conversational, like the Marco, you broke my skateboard, like you're still in it. You're paying attention to the details. I know exactly how that line goes in the show, and you mimicked exactly what she does on the line. Mwah, you did it. Nailed it. That's all I'm gonna do for now. Thank you again to everyone who submitted. It takes guts, especially if you don't do this professionally, to just put yourself out there on the internet, open to willingly be critiqued and be given advice or whatever. To hear anyone's reactions to your impressions is intimidating, and it takes guts, and I really appreciate it. That's really like half the battle, is being willing to do that. What's most important about being an impressionist or a voice actor is not being afraid to look stupid, being willing to put yourself out there and give it your best and go in and commit, and you did it. So thank you so much, everyone who submitted. If you would like for me to do this again, I'm also interested in like listening to people's voiceover reels and demos and giving tips or reactions to that. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know in the comments. If you just want more like reacting to voiceover things, giving advice, critique sort of things in general, please hit the thumbs up button so that I know that you're into this. If it does well, then I'll do more. And hey, if you made it this far and you haven't already, subscribe! You might as well. And I'll see you next time with a brand new video.